Other people did.
Okay, what did other people post?
Oh my gosh, would you let me talk? Why are you trying to defend yourself?
I'm not trying to defend nothing.
You are.
The woman that stole my heart and beauty is her name. Don't nobody want to see no Jodeci. Welcome back to another episode of the Finally One podcast. My wife want to see some secular artists. I'm trying to get her saved. I'm Kelly, by the way. Who are you? Yeah, fix your attitude. We know you're not a Christian. Hey, babe, how are you? I was just singing to you. And beauty.
No, stop. Hey guys, I'm Natasha. Get off of me.
Woman that's stolen my heart.
Please stop.
I can't sing.
No.
Why?
Cause
what?
you're not a good singer.
You wrong. You're supposed to back me up in everything I do.
Truth is truth.
That's why I divorced you the first time.
No, let's really tell them why you want to divorce me.
Let's tell them. Why did I want to divorce you?
What not to do.
Because you was a knife.
After divorce.
Because you was a knife.
Don't hate that joker.
Because you was a knife.
Please stop. Can we go with the episode? Why are you tripping
You introduced
today?
the episode.
I did, so let's go with it.
I wanted to sing and serenade you.
No, you
can't
sing.
I can sing. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.
You don't know your word.
See, there you go. And I don't know my word. I'm a heathen.
So you want to go see Jodeci?
Now what? No, I didn't want to see Jodeci. I just said that they're going to be there.
I took you to see Jodeci before. You didn't even
appreciate it. And I didn't enjoy it.
Why you didn't enjoy it?
I didn't enjoy Jodeci.
Oh, I was about to say.
Now, New Edition I loved, but Jodeci was...
Yeah, I'll pass on Jodeci.
KC was...
the tickets. If the ticket's $20...
Oh, here you go. There ain't going to be no $20.
I mean, it's just a date night. I'll take you.
I don't want to go see no Jodeci.
If it's a $20 date night?
Wow. I'd rather just sit in the casino.
Wow. Okay. Well, sorry, Jodeci. I tried. Huh?
You didn't take me to see Nelly.
I gotta go to work. I got a show. What you want me to do? You want me to work? What do you think all of this paying for? All of this stuff you got? Should I list?
What?
Should I list all of the new stuff you got because of my work?
Let's list it.
That ain't nobody business. But you
exactly. So why are you gonna bring it up?
So you complain about me working?
I did not say nothing about you working.
You said I won't take you to see Nelly.
Exactly.
Okay, babe.
You could have bought me a ticket and let me go.
I'm gonna buy you what I got for you. You ain't got to pay for it. Don't worry about it. I got something for you.
What you got for me? Tell the folks.
I almost said something. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
It's not about you.
Say it. They know everything else?
No, they don't.
They do.
It ain't about you though. So why would I say something about somebody else?
Oh.
I'm a Christian.
Really? Yeah, you a Christian and you thinking that way?
It's not nothing bad.
Well, then what is it?
Don't worry about it. Can we go to the topic for today?
What is it?
Can we go to the topic for today?
See, this is what he does.
Before somebody give us a bad review again?
I said the topic. What not to do after divorce.
Man, this is important. And the reason why I kind of wanted to do this topic, I definitely feel like it'll help some people. Because I believe people, let me start here. People are getting divorces. I'll finish that sentence. But if there is like no abuse going on, right? We're going to start there. No abuse, no cheating, nothing like that. I don't feel like it's grounds for divorce. You just saying we grew apart or we want different things, right? I was talking to one of my clients yesterday, and they're celebrating 25 years of marriage, right? Just like we would have celebrated 25 years. But um, I was sharing with him what I said to you about it's really a decision. Meaning, like when you get married and you decide, I want to spend the rest of my life with this person, you're deciding that if you decide, no matter what life brings us, I want to do this life with you, you can make it. Do you agree?
Yeah. You gotta go through some counseling, and yeah, but you can make it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you do the work before, right? If you do
Mm-hmm.
the work beforehand, it's not as hard. Like she's saying, like going through some stuff. The stuff that you go through is becoming one, right? You go against the warfare of the enemy wanting you to separate it and wanting you out of the will of God. That's what you're fighting for.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's what you're fighting for because the enemy knows you two becoming one is the thing that defeats him. So the fight is to remain one, right? So these are some things that we figured out when we were divorced or looking back on the period we were divorced that we feel like will help those that are going through divorce, right? Um, we didn't ever think we would be here. We didn't think we'd be back
No.
together. We when we got a divorce, we was like, yo, that's it, you know,
Yeah, done.
done, not even thinking about it.
You
Um,
was done when you signed the divorce papers.
yeah, I was done before I signed.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you.
I was done before I said, baby. But I think the point is I don't know what the point
Yeah,
is. Let's
what's
go
the
with the
point?
topic. Let's go with the topic because I don't want to go on a different tangent.
All
So
right, so our topic for the third time:
okay, go ahead. Then I'll get the first one.
what not to do after divorce.
Rush to get in another relationship, and this is very, very, very important, right? Because you haven't given yourself time to heal, right?
Mm,
When a divorce ends, I mean, when a marriage ends, whether you like the marriage or you didn't like the marriage or you wanted to get out, guess what? There's a grieving period you must go through. So if you grieve, and there's some hurt that comes behind it, you got to take time to heal, right? Because here's what I learned, very important key. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You're going to attract the broken person that you are in your next relationship if you don't heal.
mm.
How can I say it? I did it. What's up, everybody? I'm Kelly.
Hello, and I'm Natasha.
Listen, we are available and would love to be a part of your church service on a Sunday morning, your workshops, your panels, or anything, your events, anything you're doing in relation to relationships and or marriage. All right. We can share our testimony like we've done at other churches and shared how we finally became one and how we went from teenage parents to married in our 20s, divorced in our 30s, and happily remarried in our 40s. We also have some other topics that my lovely wife is going to share. What are some of those other topics we can help with?
Restoring trust after infidelity, communication, restoring the intimacy, and becoming one.
Yep. So some pastors has even brought us in on a Sunday morning, and we have been the message for that morning. So if this is you, you want us to come share this video with your pastor, share it with your marriage ministry. Even if you got a marriage small group, we would love to be a part of it. To lock in a date, all you need to do is go to kellyandnatasha.com. You can fill out the booking form there, or you can just simply shoot us an email, right? So we look forward to serving you, serving your couple, serving the ministries in your church, and even at your event. Anything you want to say, Ben?
No, we look forward to hearing from you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
But it wasn't until after I come out of all of that foolishness, got back right, rededicated, go through my healing and deliverance process that I had to think about, yo, what was there in me, or why did I keep ending up in these relationships that were so bad, right? It was because I was bad. It's because I was broken. I was attracting who I was. Now, did I have some good qualities? Yeah. My character wasn't good. I was broken on the inside. I hadn't healed. I had addiction. I had sex addiction. Um, I was messed up. So I was thinking that why am I attracting things that are messed up? Is because I didn't take the time to heal.
And then in my situation, it was different. Like I stayed to myself. Like I was hurt and lonely and like I was just in a spot where like I couldn't even think straight. So I wasn't out trying to look for guys or trying to be attracted to anybody. I was just there because I was like in so much pain. Um I'm trying to think. Uh
You
I
did. Go ahead. You did do
I did
stuff on
what?
social media and stuff. And
After a
then
while, but not like after the
you
divorce.
talk about like initially.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the first year or two, I was not.
But keep it a buck though. You still didn't go through a healing journey
No,
and
I
stuff
didn't
like
go
that.
through a healing journey, but like my focus was me and my daughter. Like that's all because she moved in with me. She was with me. So like I was just there, me and her going through.
Yeah, I initially, but then there was a period where because you hadn't have done your work, you ended up in situations that you shouldn't have been in. Agree?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about because you didn't do your work, you ended up in situations that you shouldn't have been in. You don't agree with that?
No, I'm trying to talk about what the situation that you were
What
talking about.
situations are you talking? There were several in our
What on
book.
the Instagram? The
Instagram, you want me to put you on
Yeah, go
blast because they
ahead.
didn't read the book.
Oh,
They ain't read the book. It was
okay.
several situations that you shouldn't have been in that y'all got to read the book. I'm not gonna put it out there, right? Because you hadn't have
But
done your
I
work.
was talking about right after the divorce. Like,
Agreed,
yeah.
agreed. But the going to the point that I made, whether you initially don't take the time, if you never deal with your brokenness or you never deal with what's wrong with you, guess what? You end up in situations that you shouldn't be in, right? And that goes for both of us. Seeking attention from places we shouldn't seek attention, allowing ourselves to take different kinds of, um, like I said, scenarios and just being in places we shouldn't be in, all because we were broken. You agree with that statement?
Hmm.
So I think that's very important that you take that time, right? It may, I'll describe it this way. It may seem like, because this is how I used to describe it to my friend. Um, he used to be like, yo, bro, like, y'all gonna get remarried. And I was like, bro, why would I go back to prison after being locked up for 18 years? I was like, I'm smarter than that. Like, I would not do that, right? Um, but it may seem like you were in prison or you were bottled up and now you're free and you're able to do, guess what, it's just a trap.
Mm.
It's just a trap. You're going to end up in so much mess. I ended up in so much mess so many times, asking myself, how in the world did I get here and why am I here? Deep down, I just didn't want to do the work. Anything you want to add?
No.
Let's talk about you. And this, wait a minute. So we always talk about me on here, but and I always take it, especially in the comments too, right? And even like even like from everybody else. Everybody knows all the stuff. Even last night at church. Oh God, he trying to make up for all the wrong he done. Remember in the hallway, the man of God yesterday. I ain't gonna call him out either. When they said they wanted us to go to Vegas, and I was like, I was joking and saying, I'm
Oh.
saved. I ain't doing that. She the wild one, this and that. He was like, he trying to make up for. I'm not trying to make up for anything, really. Like God has really, God has healed me and delivered me. So, but anyway, I said all that to say we always talk about me. Y'all don't know. Y'all need to read the book to find out her dirt because she's not upfront with her dirt. But go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead. I want you to comment on the second thing.
Don't let bitterness control your future.
Okay, talk about it. You started it off with
Bitterness,
talking about it. Go ahead.
bitterness, like, yeah, bitterness can go a long way. Like, I, as I said, when we first got divorced, I'm in my feelings. I'm like sitting at home and I start scrolling, seeing what this Joker doing, and he just wilding. And
I didn't post anything that I was doing.
yeah, but then your birthday party came and all of that. That's what I was talking about watching. And
Right, but I didn't even post nothing for my birthday party.
other people did.
Okay, what did other people
Oh
post?
my gosh, would you let me like talk? Why you trying to defend
I'm not
yourself?
trying to defend nothing.
You are.
Go ahead, finish
I
talking
don't
then.
even know what I was talking about now because
You
you
said you were
bitterness.
scrolling.
I had bitterness in my heart because he was out there. He divorced me. He was wanting to wild out. So I was watching him and it just made me angry and mad at him because he had moved on so quick. So I felt like this what we were saying here and having the bitterness, like take that and control it because it just goes a long way. Like to hate. I don't say I hated you, but because hate's a strong word, but that bitterness can harden the heart.
I agree. I'm just saying I didn't post anything. No, I wasn't trying to defend nothing.
Okay.
So it wasn't nothing to see. But my 40th birthday party, I guess people were posting for my 40th birthday party, but I don't remember them posting, nobody that I was with or the girl that I was dating at the time. But there's a part about my 40th birthday party. They kept saying, my cousin, shout out to Passion Eats. My cousin, I almost called his nickname. My cousins, um, at Passion Eats, they, catered my party and decorated and did the whole thing. But they kept saying, I don't look happy, right? And they thought that something was wrong with the party. And I was like, no, there's nothing wrong with the party. The party is great. I'm not happy because something's missing, and she was missing. She should have been there. And the girl that I was with was drunk and getting on my nerves. Why you looking like that? Why you didn't come to my party?
I wasn't invited.
I did invite
No,
you.
you didn't. The kids were invited. I was not invited.
If you was invited, would you come?
No,
Why?
because I wouldn't have.
Why wouldn't you came?
Because of that bitterness.
Bitterness.
Hmm.
You didn't stay bitter long. Dirty. All right, last one. You got to comment on this one too.
I just commented on that one.
I know, but this one's important about what you went through.
Don't use children as messengers, weapons, or emotional support. I can say my daughter was my emotional support because I didn't feel like I had anybody else. I felt like I couldn't talk to nobody, and it was just me and her. So I laid a lot out to her, and I shouldn't have done that
Why shouldn't you have done that? Like what are so we can help them? What can happen if they do that? Like what was the ramifications of that?
because their heart changed, or her heart changed about you. Like she looked at you a different way.
That was it.
I mean, that's the biggest thing is,
I mean, that's one of the things. Another thing was um, when you wanted when God began to work on you to give us another chance, you felt guilt because of all of y'all relationship and you leaning on her, right?
mm,
You don't remember that?
no, I'm trying to think of what you're saying. I felt guilt.
Yeah, you had guilt because you were worried about her and the decisions that you were making regarding us. And once God began to work on you, you were worried about her, how she felt, or what she think about it,
Oh
and
yeah.
all of that stuff. And I had to remind you, like, yo, she's gonna go live her life, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna choose to keep that as a barrier between us. That ain't gonna work. What gave you the revelation, like, yo, he's right, or the Holy Spirit is right about I can't, continue to shelter her or keep this type of relationship that's unhealthy with her?
Because like he revealed to me, like you said, she's gonna do what she wants to do. It's not about you. Like you gonna still sit here miserable while she's doing her own thing. Why are you gonna stay in that situation?
Yeah, because eventually the kids leave. Like, and I don't think she saw that. I don't think that was a reality for you, meaning, yo, eventually she's going to move out.
Mm,
And you keep this distance between us and you're fighting what, the Lord is doing. You'll be over here by yourself and miss what God is doing.
hmm.
You agree?
Yep.
Yeah. So recapping, heal, number one. And wait, we should have started off here. We're not advocates for divorce, but the reality is people are getting divorces, right?
Right.
Don't become no either. Don't become no jump off. Don't become no um side chick. Don't become no side dude. Don't just start knocking chicks down. Don't be letting a dude use you either. Like, go through your journey, especially if your goal is to remarry, um, and your goal is to be in right standings with the Father, because that's the key. And nothing you try, right? Alcohol, sex, drugs, nothing you try will fill that hole like Christ will. Like, you need to go to Christ, get healed, get delivered, get filled, and that's the only thing that's gonna fill that hole. Because I can be honest with you, being able to not need things, if that makes sense, um, to fill me up, or things to take the place of the pain. Like, that's a beautiful place to be. And I'm not saying that it's easy. Go ahead, you have a thought?
Mm-mm. I
No,
was
it's
just trying to figure out what you were saying.
no, it's not easy. No, I was just saying, don't substitute, don't try to numb the pain with stuff, right? Whatever addiction or whatever your thing is, right? Deal with the pain, get delivered, get healed. That's all I was trying to say. So yeah, we feel like that was good.
Hmm.
Feel like we helped.
Yep.
I want y'all to read the book so y'all can see her dirt instead of her always throwing me under the bus. Why are you looking at me like that? Lion, she too, she went through this lion. We had to get the lion spirit delivered off of her. The crazy thing, yes, I was living wild, reckless, but I wasn't lying to her.
Mm. That's true.
And she felt like I was lying. I was like, but why would I have a reason to lie? Like, we're not together. So I don't got no reason to lie to you. But she thought I was lying. So she was lying and then play all of these games. So it was a mess. But it was all turmoil because of, you know, we wasn't healed. We were out of the will of God. Period. There's no other way to put it. We're not advocates for divorce. We feel like you should do the work, to work it out, and individually and then together, and then allow God to mend the marriage and bring you two back together. So, if there's a woman thinking about divorce, what advice would you give her if she's just considering it or she's thinking
Mm,
about it?
just the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Like try to work it out. Like do what you got to do to stick it out because as you've told me before, there's a line for guys to just hit it and quit it, but like the one you're with, like God can turn things around and he only see you and he's the only one that he has that I can't talk.
No, you good.
That he how am I even saying it?
Like,
He
God
only
can
has
turn him
eyes
around.
for you.
Yeah, to where he
Yeah,
only has eyes for you.
right.
Um, Did you believe that when I was telling you that?
No,
What gave you the revelation of that?
just I guess being like nobody wanting me, like, oh, that's Kelly Cole's wife. No, I can't do that, and just different things like, I
Just
don't
being in a
know.
position where you could be approached by men,
Right.
right? That that they don't want anything serious. 9 times out of 10, man, that's just the reality of what it is. Um, for a man that's considering divorce, somebody put on online, divorce taught me blank. And I joked, the first line was, divorce taught me that it's cheaper to keep her, right? And then I said, JK, but true. And I said, but no, the real answer is, um, don't allow um, the 10% that you're not getting overshadow the 90% that you are getting, right?
Mhm.
Um, because it looks so big under the microscope, right? And I'm going to break that down. I don't know why, but I was under the impression that there were certain things that women just did, like she did, right? Like keep the house clean, wash the clothes, wash the sheets, keep clean sheets, wash towels, and have towels for you to take a shower. It wasn't until I got out there till I realized that's not a given, right? I was dealing with a young lady who knew I would be coming a month ahead of time, and I would get there. There would be no sheets on the bed and no towels for me to take a shower, and I would just be so confused. But I just that was one of the things that I took for granted that she did. That I thought that that was just a given that happened. No, that's not true. It don't just happen. Why are you looking like that?
I was just thinking, did you ever think like she may have had been doing something a night or two before is reason why there wasn't no sheets on the bed. She took them and washed them, and that was it.
Yeah, that thought crossed my mind a few times. It did. Um, it did. I never, if I'm honest, I never really trusted her.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, that thought did cross my mind a few times. But like I said, focusing on those small things, right? And those small things, if I'm honest, was me, right? Um, So that's one. But then I commented and the person responded, "Stop it! Ain't no cheaper to keep her. Your wife is beautiful." And I said, "Yeah, she is beautiful inside and out, but that ain't got nothing to do with how much money it cost me in
Uh,
the divorce. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I'm paying alimony and child support. I'm paying for my household and then wilding out money. And they put LOL wilding out money. And I was like, yeah, I was a fool. It
Plus, you
cost me a
paid for
lot.
the divorce because I wasn't putting a
I
dime
paid
on
for
it.
the divorce. Yeah, like I said, to pay for the divorce, all of it. It cost me a lot. And this is the last point where I want to get out of here. The amount it cost me by breaking the covenant, right? And losing my favor, I'll never know how much I lost. Right? And why do I say that? The Bible says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and attainment favor from the Lord." Right? My favor, everything that I had built up until that point was because of my favor for her, even though we were miserable in marriage. And here I was, thought that I would be able to function on a high level without my favor, and boom, it imploded, right? But just to think, if we did the work, stay together, and where my business and stuff would have been. It took a minute to get back here, right? But the reason we are doing great now and my business is successful now is because I'm in right standing with the Father, and I honor and protect my wife and love her, faithful, right? Spoil her. She is spoiled. Um, she said it herself, but And I don't mind that. She deserves to be spoiled. She really does. So yeah. But I just think about that. But say it. Be
I
disobedient.
I ain't saying nothing.
Anyway, thank y'all so
They see
much.
you.
Keep sending us your questions. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this episode, and then let us know what you think below. And just know that we're praying for you. If you're going through a divorce, if you've been divorced, if you're in a divorce season, and or you're considering it. So we pray that you and your husband or you and your wife can work it out, and you allow God to do the work. Right. Man, I don't know why stuff just keeps coming to mind, but thinking about men who tell me I inspire them that they can get their marriage back on track and all of those things. The part that they don't want to do is go through that deliverance process and that healing process, because if you don't do that part, you're wasting your time and you're wasting her time. So that's the work you have to do first. You have to do the work on you first and get back right with God. That's the only way it's gonna work. If you don't do that, you're wasting your time. You might as well leave that woman alone. You might as well do your own thing. So on that note, God bless y'all. See y'all next week.
Hey guys, just wanted to come to you thanking you for checking out the Finally One podcast.
Listen, this is what we need you to do. We need to grow our following. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. Make sure you're sharing these episodes. You don't know what couple that they may help. So subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You don't know who you're going to help. And make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yes, guys, share. Help us.
Yep, and you don't know who you're going to help. So it's not about us. It's about helping couples,
yeah,
right?
Share, yeah.
So share, like, subscribe. Help us get our following up.